Have you ever watched your baby stare at their own hands, completely fascinated by the simple act of opening and closing their tiny fingers? That look of pure wonder is a glimpse into the extraordinary journey unfolding within them. Milestones like first smiles and steps are magical, but development is so much more. It's a daily dance of curiosity, connection, and growth. As a parent, you're not just an observer, you're their guide, cheerleader, and a safe space for them to thrive and grow. In this video, we'll explore how to nurture that potential through simple, loving interactions that turn everyday moments into opportunities for discovery. The first thing we'll talk about is the science of early stimulation. You might wonder, how can I really influence my baby's development? The answer lies in the amazing science of neuroplasticity, which is the brain's incredible ability to form and change connections based on experiences. In fact, during a baby's first year, their brains form over 1 million neural connections every second. Think of these connections as the building blocks of a roadmap, each one guiding pathways for learning, emotion, and movement. Every day, your interactions help shape this roadmap. The soothing sound of your voice, the warmth of your touch, and even the vibrant colors of a toy all contribute to building those neural pathways. For example, when you respond to your baby's gentle calls with a smile, you're not just sharing a moment of joy, you're teaching them the basics of communication. And when you gently rock them to sleep, you're helping them learn how to calm themselves and regulate their emotions. The best part is you don't need expensive gadgets or fancy toys. The right kind of stimulation often comes from simply being present. The everyday moments, the soft lullabies, playful tickles, and shared smiles that lay the groundwork for lifelong growth. The next thing we'll discuss is sensory play. Sensory play is like a playground for your baby's developing brain, full of opportunities to spark new connections every time they explore their world. Whether it's the feel of different textures, the sound of new noises, or the bright colors that catch their eye, everything they experience sets off a chain of learning. For babies who are just starting to discover textures, you could try a texture walk on a soft blanket featuring bits of faux fur, smooth satin, and bumpy bubble wrap. The sensation of these different textures beneath their hands or feet form important sensory pathways. As your baby grows, their senses of sight and sound will develop even further. Introduce sound and sight activities like homemade shakers filled with rice inside empty water bottles. You can also create a light show by shining a flashlight against the wall and letting them watch the shadows dance. And don't forget about bath time. It's a simple but powerful sensory experience. Let the water splash, float soft rubber dogs, or gently drizzle a wet washcloth over their tiny toes. The key to all these activities is to follow your baby's cues. If they turn away, it could be a sign that they're feeling overstimulated. But if they lean in with curiosity or giggle in the light, they're ready to explore even more. Sensory play is all about offering them the chance to discover at their own pace, which helps to nurture their natural curiosity and development. Next is movement and motor skills. Movement is your baby's first language of independence, a way for them to explore their body and the world around them. It all starts with tummy time, simple but incredibly important. This exercise helps your baby build the muscles they need in their neck, core, and arms. If your baby resists tummy time, don't worry. Try lying face to face with them or gently propping them up on your chest. It can make the experience more interactive and comforting for your little one. As your baby grows, you can help them progress by encouraging rolling. Place toys just out of reach to inspire them to roll over and interact with their surroundings. For babies who are starting to crawl, consider creating fun obstacle courses with pillows, soft toys, or cardboard boxes. These activities help strengthen their muscles, improve coordination, and develop early problem-solving skills. But don't forget the value of free play. Let your baby kick their legs on a playmat, dance in your arms, or reach for toys placed nearby. These simple, everyday motions are not only fun, they help babies develop coordination and build confidence. Remember, milestones aren't a race. Some babies may crawl at 6 months, while others may take until 10 months. Both are perfectly normal. Your support and patience during this process lay the foundation for their growing independence. Next is language. Even before your baby says mama or dada, they're already soaking up the rhythm of language. They listen to sounds and begin to understand how words work. Try talking through your day like a friendly sportscaster. For example, you might say, "Now we're putting on your blue socks. So soft, right?" This constant language part fills your world with vocabulary, tone, and simple sentence patterns. Singing to your baby is just as important. Even if your lullabies are a little off-key, they still teach your baby about pitch and rhythm. And when your baby starts to babble, pause and respond as if you're having a real conversation. This shows them that communication is a two-way street. By filling each day with these simple loving interactions, you're helping your baby build a strong foundation for language and communication that will benefit them for years to come. Next is building connection. A baby who feels safe is a baby ready to explore the world around them. Responsive caregiving, like soothing their cries, celebrating every giggle, and maintaining loving eye contact, helps build trust. This trust creates a strong foundation for everything they'll learn. One fun way to help them grasp the concept of trust and security is through simple games like Peekaboo. This teaches them about object permanence, the idea that even when something is out of sight, it still exists. And don't underestimate the power of quiet time. Simple moments, sitting together as you watch leaves rustle or listen to the soothing sound of rain. This teaches them that it's okay to just be. These calm experiences not only build your connection, but also helps your baby regulate their emotions. When you create these moments of attunement, you're teaching your baby critical life skills they will rely on throughout their lifetime. Unlocking your baby's potential isn't about checklists or comparisons. It's about showing up day after day with patience and wonder. It's letting them smash bananas on the high chair, clapping when they stack a block, and holding them close after a stumble. Development isn't a destination. It's the sum of 1,000 tiny, beautiful moments. And you, right now, are exactly the guide your baby needs.